United means peace. It's my pleasure and honor to be here to preach this afternoon in your fellowship, in your community church. I want to give my thanks to my brother, Professor and Reverend Augustine, for his invitation. I met with Dr. Augustine 9 years ago when I began my service in Chuang.MP4 Preaching University. I'm really very happy to have a colleague, a friend and brother like him. And I think he is a gift to me and to the university. And I do believe that he is also a gift to you. Am I right?
Yes.
Gift is the topic I'm going to share with you this afternoon. A gift is not only a thing. A gift is something more than a thing. For example, a flower in the field is just a flower. A flower in the flower store is just a flower. But when you take this flower to someone, for example, to your husband, to your wife, to your boyfriend, or to your girlfriend, or to Professor Augustine, then this flower becomes a gift. A book on the bookstore is just only a book. But when you come to a bookstore and buy a book and send it to India, then this book becomes a gift. So a gift is not a thing. It is something more than a thing. Most of us who receive a gift, we feel very happy because a gift tells us something. A gift has a message to us. It seems that it tells us you are loved, you are cared, and you are respected. A gift is a gift because it expresses love, it expresses care, and it expresses respect. There's a inspiring story called The Given Tree. Maybe some of you heard about this story. It's a parable story, and I think this story might inspire us more about the meaning of a gift. This story says, long time ago, there was a huge apple tree, and there was a little boy who loved to come to this tree and pray with this tree every day. He climbed to the tree top. He swam between the branches, and he ate the apples. And sometimes he collected the leaves and to make a crown and put on his head. And when he tired, he take a rest under the shadow of the tree. The little boy loved the tree very much, and the tree loved the little boy very much. Time went by, and the little boy growing up, and he no longer prayed around the tree every day. One day, this little boy come again to the tree, and he looked very sad. The tree was very happy, and he said to the boy, "Come and pray with me." But the boy replied, "I am no longer a kid. I am no longer a little boy. Now I'm a teenage. I cannot pray around the tree anymore. Now I have a girlfriend, and I need money to buy something, to buy iPhone, for example, to buy books, and to buy some gift to my girlfriend. I need money. Can you give me some money?" And the tree said to him, "I'm sorry, boy, I do not have money. But you can pick up the apples. You can pick up the apples, all the apples you can pick up, and to sell them, then you can have money." So the boy, he grabbed all the apples on the tree, and then left happy, and he sold them all out, and then he got money. And after the boy left, he never come back for a long time. The tree was sad and lonely. And one day, the boy, who now become a man, he came back again to the tree. And the tree was so excited. Come and pray with me, I miss you, the tree said to him. But this young man said, I do not have time to pray anymore. I have to work for my family. I get married. No, what I need is a house. Can you give me a house? The tree replied, I'm sorry. I cannot give you a house. I have no house by myself. But you can chop off my branches and to build your own house. So the man, the young man, cut down all the branches of the tree and left happy. The tree was great to see him happy. But the tree was sad and lonely again. And one hot summer day, the man will now become an old man and come back to the tree. The tree was very delighted and said to him, come and pray with me. The tree said to him, but the man replied, I'm getting old. I want to go sailing to relax myself, to see the other world. Can you give me a boat? The tree replied, I'm sorry, I do not have a boat. But you want, you can cut down my trunk and to make a boat. So the old man cut down the trunk and make a boat and to go sailing and never came back. The tree was sad and lonely again. Finally, this man will now become an aged old man and came back again to the tree. The tree said to him, sorry, my boy, I have nothing for you anymore. I have no apple for you to eat. The old man replied, I have no teeth to buy anymore. So it's never mind. I have no teeth to bite. The tree said to him, I have no branch for you to swing. I'm too old to swim anymore. I have no trunk for you to make a boat. No, I don't go to anywhere. What I need now is to take a rest. The tree said to him, okay, if you need a rest, then my tree root is a good place for you to take a rest. So come down and take a rest. So the man sat down by the tree and take a rest. The tree was great and smiled. This is a story called the giving tree. A tree that giving everything that he had to a little boy. This story for me is inspiring because I think it's a story of everyone. Somebody would like to say that a tree is like our parents, especially our mom. Our parents give us what we need. Our parents sacrifice themselves so that we can satisfy ourselves. You have such kind of parents, like the given tree, then you must be being lucky, and you must be very thankful. But in fact, according to my understanding, we have not only given parents, we also have a given God. Our God is like this given tree, and our God is like our given parents who give us what we need. And what God gives us are much more than anyone, even our parents. Just as Jesus told us that God is like parents. In Matthew chapter 7, verse 7 to 11, we read how Jesus describes God is. Ask, and it shall be given you. Seek, and you shall be found. Knock, and it shall be opened unto you. For everyone that asks, received, and he that seek, find. And to him that knock, it shall be opened. Or what man is there of you, whom if your son asks you bread, he will give him a stone? Or if he asks a fish, will he give him a snake? If you then, being evil, know how to give good things, to give good gifts unto your children, how much more shall your Father in heaven will give you good things to them that ask him? In this saying, made clearly that Jesus said that God is our Father in heaven. And he likes to give us all good things that we ask. When I read this paragraph, I always think that you won't understand what is the secret of the prayer. Then this is here that you can understand what is the secret of the prayer. God gives us so many good things. We can give a long list that we can find in the Bible. And here I just want to mention 5 things that are very important to us. The first one, God gives life to us as a gift. In Acts chapter 17, verse 24 to 25, we read, God had made the world and all things therein, and he gave to all life, all breath, and all things. Second, God gives us living water. In John chapter 4, verse 10, Jesus said to a Samaritan woman, he said to her, if you knew the gift of God, and who it is that said to thee, give me to drink, then you will have asked for him, and he will give you the living water. God gives us living water as a gift. And the third, peace, he would like to give us as a gift. In John chapter 15, 27, peace I leave with you, my peace I give unto you, not as the world giveth. Give I unto you peace. Let not your heart be troubled, neither let it be afraid. The most important thing is peace. God will give it to us as a gift. And the fifth and fourth, God gives us salvation. In John chapter 3, 16, for God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whoever believes in him shall not perish, but have everlasting life. Based on this, God gives us everything, every good thing to us. In Romans chapter 8, verse 32, we read in this way, he that spared not his own Son, but delivered him up for us all, how shall he not with him also freely give us all things? So there's so much gift that we can receive from our Lord, from our God. Life, living water, peace, his own Son, and eternal life, and all good things. If we really understand how many and how much that God wants to give us, then we cannot but praising God with the St. Paul. St. Paul thanked to God. In 2 Corinthians chapter 9, 15, he said in this way, thanks be to the Lord for his indescribable gift. God is a giving God. He prepared a large gift for us. This is what we should understand when we believe God. Our God is a generous God. He prepares so many gifts for us. When we give others gift, we do not expect that the other will give us a gift in return. But when we receive gift from others, we often think that maybe we can give them someday a gift in return. It is good to give and take, and it is also good to take and give. Our life becomes more abundant in this process of give and take and give. There's no problem that we give others gifts, but how can we give gifts to the Lord, to God? What do we have that is not from the God? And how can we give anything to God? This always a kind of problem in my mind. Can we give something to the Lord? I understand in this way from a story called Wang Xizhi. Wang Xizhi have a good story that will inspire us when we want to give something to the Lord. Wang Xizhi, I think everybody here knows something about the calligrapher. Yeah? Su Hua, calligrapher. Calligraphy is one of the most popular art in ancient China, Japan, Korea, and Taiwan. Probably not in India, but in Chinese culture influence area, calligraphy is one of many famous art. And Wang Xizhi is one of famous calligrapher in ancient China. One day, Wang Xizhi visited a town and lived in a hotel. And he saw an old man stood in the front of the hotel and crying. And he asked him, "Why you are crying here?" And the old man told him that his little girl was very sick and he has no money to buy medicine for her. Wang Xizhi admonished on him, so he gave him one of his pieces of mark of calligrapher work and told him, "You go to the shop in the next street and show this calligraphic work to the boss, and he will buy it and he will give you money and you can use money to buy medicine for your daughter." So the old man did this according to Wang Xizhi said, and he got a lot of money and he got medicine for his daughter, and his daughter was recovered from illness finally. So this old man was so grateful, and he saw that he helped me so much, so I should do something. I should give him in reply. So he went to that shop and asked, "Who is that one? Who is that one that I want to show my greatness to him?" And he learned from the boss of the shop that this is Wang Xizhi, the most famous calligrapher in that time. And he also learned that Wang Xizhi liked something most. His favorite is goose. You know goose? Goose. Why he liked goose? Because he's a calligrapher and he want to learn from the movement or the neck or the goose. So he want to learn the movement in his calligraphy creation. So this old man bought two geese, and to want to take that as a gift to Wang Xizhi. And Wang Xizhi lived in the mountain area, and so he had to climb up to the mountains and to take a walk 2 days. Finally, he arrived at the house of the Wang Xizhi, and a boy servant came out to greet him. And he said to this boy's servant, "I want to present this gift to Wang Xizhi." And the boy's servant asked him, "You just wait here, and I will tell my master, and he will come out to greet you." And while this old man waiting there, he saw in this garden there's a pond there, a water pond there, and there are a lot of geese there, swimming there. And each goose was so beautiful and so clean, and the geese on his hand was so dirty because of the dust, defined by the dust. So he thought, how can I present this dirty geese as a gift to the Wang Xizhi? So he thought, I have to clean them. So he wanted to wash the geese. But when he walked to the pond and washed the geese was excited by the water, and they struggled and to fly away. And this old man cannot stop it. So when he want to catch the geese still fly away. And there are only one feather he catch. And at that time, the boy's servant came out and led him to the living room of Wang Xizhi. And the Wang Xizhi asked him, why you come here? He said, I want to give thanks to you. And where's your gift? He takes the feather, this is my gift. And he explained what happened. And when Wang Xizhi heard what he planned about what happened, he stood up and made polite and stretched out his hand and asked this old man, please, give me the feather to me. And he write down a poem to memorize this event. He wrote in Chinese, 千里送鹅毛，礼轻人意重. That means that to give this feather of goose after walking 1,000 and 1,000 miles, the gift is very light. By the love and the righteous, the meaning of it is very heavy. The meaning of the gift is measured not by the gift itself, but by the attitude, but by the mind of the giver. So what kind of gift can we offer to our God? Probably what we can give to the Lord is really very, very light, even lighter than the feather of goose. But when we offer the gift to the Lord with a thanksgiving heart, then this gift will be heavy, will be very meaningful. So we read the story in the Luke chapter 24, verse 1 to 4. There's so many rich people, they came to the temple and they cast much money into the treasury. And there was a certain poor widow who also came to the temple and who can only throw 2 small coins into the treasury. And Jesus praised not those rich people, but this poor widow, and said, this poor widow had cast more in than all the other rich people, because all of them cast because they are just out of their abundance. But this poor widow is all her want, and to cast in all what she said she had, that even all her living. God is the giver of all good things, and He prepared so many gifts for us. Do you receive? You do not think that you have any gift from the Lord. Listen to what Jesus said. Ask, and He will give. And the most important thing that God gives us is His own Son, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ probably is the most wonderful gift that we have from our God. Do you give your gift to God? Do you offer something to God? Do you receive only from God and never thought that I can give something, offer something to God? I think, actually in our heart, we want to give something in return. But what can you give? What can you offer? In today's manuscript, we read that God loves those who gives greater. If we meet our giving God, if we want to offer something to God, then we have to give Him in the thanksgiving heart and grateful. In gift, we meet the giving God, and in gift, we offer ourselves and commit ourselves to our God. Shall we pray?